Z for eminywizard.com and marketwizards.com with an update. It's about 10:15 on Monday morning, the 14th of January. Use risk capital you can afford to lose if you're playing this game. We've suggested make sure you're paid coming into this 83 to 85, or assuming that's the half gap, and traders should think about taking profits. That we thought that this is the right level to make sure you are paid if you've had a trailer working and trying to come alongside to close the gap. We had suggested overnight 68 for profit taking, and we thought perhaps better odds coming back in towards the regression type of trade. And charts can be very deceiving, and just looking too tight at the market sometimes creates an illusion that, oh my God, we're going to crash. But when you step back and look at bigger pictures, you can kind of see the areas that, well, maybe it's not as bad as it looks. For those of you who watched the Eagles and the Saints game yesterday, looked terrible in the beginning of the game for the Saints. They looked like they were a high school team. Couldn't do anything right. And then all of a sudden, they started to get momentum to turn around. They made a couple of gutsy calls. They did have to execute and make those trades work and make those plays work, but they did. And all of a sudden, you could see it. And Brees, being the champion he is, just you could see the change in confidence, where even when the penalties kept racking up against him, he'd still come back on the next play and he'd throw another bullet for a 20-yarder. and he never gave up on his belief in his ability to help lead that team. So that's an important idea, because now anybody that started immediately saying this is going to be short and averaging, no, I'll get bailed out, they're in trouble. We've had a regression trade back to the neighborhood we thought. We said that this was going to be an important battlefield today, probably the 82s to 85s. And anybody that played that way already today has had themselves a good day. And these are trades you don't want to take, the emotion of, oh my God. And that's what we mean when we say stolen range. They've already taken a big bite out of the range that we wish we had got because we weren't watching football, because we did go to sleep last night. So you catch part of that range coming back the other way. And that, once you drill that into your head, that, you know what, you don't always have to take just a trend trade. You can take a contra and then be conservative about your expectancy. You can probably trade just as well as a quote a trend trader, because waiting to enter is losing. Waiting to say, I want to get 85. I want it to get back to 85 to 88, and then I'll short it. That's losing, because you could have made the profits all the way from here to there as it got to where you thought it was going to go. And that lesson is an important lesson for anybody that's trying to learn this game. Okay, here we are touching into the top of the pipe, that 84.5 idea. Don't forget, we're approaching, as we come up here, we're also approaching the middle from Friday. So that's an important consideration as well. And so far, the generals have taken this long side. We know that generals said better odds buying, from our lowest level to come back in and try to get to that 85 test. Mission accomplished. Pre-market idea was potentially get to 85. Above that, good fortune. Educated guess, nothing more. Blue line, green line, red line, all above the rain line, make it much more difficult to assume that we're just going to crash. Could happen, but cannot play for a crash every day. Better odds just either standing aside or you take the long side. Thirty-minute chart. We said supportive. First thing it's got to do is get up above and stay above the blue line. So far, it's doing that. Day is young. S2, I said, had been hit. Pivot point just above us at the all-important 88 area. Blend a few charts together, let them help you see the market in its true perspective. $70 was our angel has held. We said this bar right here is probably the most important bar. And if we bust that, then the door gets open to the upside. Losing this battle right here hurt the cause for the shorts to say, yeah, today's going to be a rip-roaring, down day. $86.25 is our demon. Just above. Congrats if you played. Why was that bar important? Because it had been resistance, had not been overcome during the evening. Because it really represented the idea of this pivot area in our predictive model, right? You see it? Right? We said that's the flip zone. And we said that bar represents basically containing bounces from this breakdown, because this clearly was a breakdown, right? 77 low from Friday. So fine. If this bar can control it, then we keep coming down. If not, then we're much more neutral. Got it? So for that reason alone, important. But even if we didn't have this predictive model, you would look at it overnight and say, okay, that's the last high that is contained. We were making lower highs, lower lows, stalled here. Then at the open, we came through. Third time through over here. So I said this is our squeeze pivot right now to 77. Got to break that. Short's got to undo this again to neutralize this. See, it's a matter of thinking about this as a game of tennis, back and forth. Each side has to play its defense, basketball, football, whatever. Each side has an opportunity for defense and then offense. And now shorts are on defense, and we need to see some offense. That goes back and forth. No, nobody should expect a straight line. We get them sometimes for 20 points, 25 points, whatever. You can see it. You can see those program trades. I said that back here. Okay, this is a program trade. Boom, 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 boom. No rotations. Gotcha. right? So we do get them. And I said, I don't think the market's ready for a day like this. We will get one. I said, one day, but I don't think we're ready for it yet. Right? Said, go look in the notes. I said, this, I don't think we're ready for this type of, excuse me, a day short side, especially being options expiration. So it doesn't mean the longs are out of the woods, but it means they're punching back, and rightfully so. And a conservative short is going to feel there's better odds back here than down here. And that's the importance of playing a two-way game. Hope that helps. Yes, it is. Right. You said there are going to be some games, month expiration games.